What is up, guys? We are starting to... Oh, I messed up. Hold on, guys. Welcome to the video. We're looking at college football scores right now. Texas A&M and Texas are tied at 3 at the time of this recording. Indiana's up 21-3. This game's starting soon. This game mainly was pretty... I mean, it was boring, but it was our closest game, 7 points. This game was decent. This game, besides the fight, I don't think it was very interesting. I didn't really watch it yet, but who knows. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rankings. This is just in my opinion, so I would love to hear your guys' opinions in the comments. Ohio State ranked first. I think they should be ranked second. Swap them with Indiana. They don't have as great of a win as Indiana does. Indiana beat Oregon. Ohio State's best wins against Texas, which isn't a bad win, but like it looked a lot better at the start of the year. But yeah, I guess the reason the polls didn't move them, swap them, is because they've had Ohio State at the top for a while. They still haven't lost a game since they've been at the top. So, yeah. Because really none of these wins are very good. These teams are kind of weak. Especially Rutgers is not very good. UCLA was kind of good at the midpoint of the season. Not good anymore. Grambling State, this is Ohio State's best win. That's a joke. That's a joke, by the way. Then Indiana, I think, should be ranked first. Texas A&M, they don't really have a key victory, but I keep them third because they still don't have a loss. And I agree with Georgia. Texas Tech, I agree with. Maybe swap them for Oregon, but otherwise, yeah. Ole Miss, yeah. These ones are fine. If Miami gets another win, they could jump up here. They would pass Notre Dame for sure because of that head-to-head matchup. But, you know, I think BYU will probably make the playoffs. I think they might beat Texas Tech in the Big 12 championship. They've played them once, so hopefully they know how to play them now. But we'll see what happens in that. Utah's doing pretty good this year. They're done with their season, though. I don't think they'll make the playoffs. Michigan wins. They're going to be in the playoffs against Ohio State. Ohio State's ranked first, so Texas, I think they're already out. Why would you put Texas in? Unless they blow out Texas A&M, then they should not be in. If they win it by like 3 points, no. Virginia could still make it because they're 5-1. Yeah, even Georgia Tech could still make it because they're 5-1 in the conference. Arizona could make the Big 12 championship game if like BYU loses, Utah loses. Who else has to lose here? Oh, yeah, they have to beat Arizona State. Arizona State could also make it. Yeah. Yeah, I think Georgia Tech still has a shot. Because they'll be able to make it over Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has a 4-2 conference record. They basically can't make it. I don't think Pittsburgh can make it now. They might be able to. I think Virginia has to lose. SMU's pretty well ranked, but yeah, that's all I really have for today. Take a look at the standings here. Navy, North Texas, they got a good shot. North Texas, I think, will be your playoff team. Maybe Tulane. I don't know why North Texas is not ranked. They went 11-1 this year. It's pretty good. I think they're better than Tulane, but we'll see if Tulane makes the conference championship. Because if they don't, I don't think they belong. I think you have to win your conference to make the playoffs for these smaller schools. That's just my opinion, though. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions. Kennesaw State's having a great year. The only second year. But let's talk about Missouri State, 7-4. They can't make a bowl game since it's their first year, but that's just amazing. That's incredible. Big Ten. Iowa beat Nebraska, so they got the head-to-head win. But neither of those teams will make the playoffs. Big 12. Iowa State's down here. I think all these teams are better than Iowa State, besides Arizona, because we beat Arizona. We beat them pretty badly, too. So, there's that. ACC, best team here, hands down. I think it's Pittsburgh, but they won't make it because of their conference record, I'm sure. Genuinely, it's impossible for Pittsburgh to make it, I think. It should be impossible because I know they're 8-3, but their record is 4-2, so I really don't think they should be able to make it. Alright, that's all for today. See you guys later.